Hello fellow mystics, welcome and welcome back to my channel, Diaries of a Lunar Soul. Okay, so I hope your week went well. In this reading, we're going to check in with your past, present and future self, just to know what messages yourself wants you to know right now. And it's good to check in with your past self because your past self shows you what you have overcome or the lessons that you've learned, and your future self shows you how those lessons are creating your future, sort of where you're going. Okay, so right now you're in the present moment, but we're going to look back and then we're going to look in front to get a glimpse of your higher self's journey or your soul's journey here on earth. And as usual, this is a general reading, meaning it may or may not resonate. If it doesn't resonate, don't force the message to click. Just go to my other playlists and look for a reading there. I'm sure you'll get something that makes sense for you. Okay? So, and then also another thing, sometimes the messages that come through might be your story. They might be your thing, but your mind is not ready to comprehend the message. So sometimes when that happens, it means your heart, okay, let me put it like this. The heart usually knows way earlier what you need than your mind. So it takes a while for the mind to catch up to the heart. So if the messages here don't make sense, don't be so quick to dismiss it. Give it a few days, then come back and listen to it. You might find that the messages now start to resonate because your mind has now caught up to your heart. Okay, cool. Right, so let's begin. Messages from your... Okay, I didn't even shuffle, and this card came up. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? I'll put that on the side and then we'll come back to it later because clearly it really needed to come up. Okay, so let's see, messages from your past self. A message from your past self, please, Spirit. Give me a message from our past self. Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So this means some of you are starseeds from the land of Mintaka. I'll talk more about it when I'm channeling. Interesting. Sort of makes sense now why this card came up. Imrama, why are we being called to journey? Some of you are being called to remember your homes where you lived as a starseed. And for some of you, the home is Mintaka. So the message from your present self: get grounded, empath, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Okay, so some of you are clear empaths and you're a little bit off balance. You're taking on too many people's energies. You need to set healthier boundaries. Okay, message from your future self: dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Okay, so let's get, and then at the bottom of the card is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, there's a lot of new beginnings, new adventure starting up for you guys. Okay, let's get, ooh, okay, damn. And are they three? Yeah, they're three. So I won't even shuffle. This just jumped out. So clearly Spirit wants me to look at them. So let's see this for the message from your past self. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Okay, so again, journey. This Imrama. Journey, journey, journey. So maybe I should put it... Let's see, where can I put this card so that it's in the vicinity? If I put it here, can it be seen? No. Yeah, let's leave it there. Okay, then guidance from your present self. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Okay, for some reason, my energy is all over the place for this reading. So I'm sensing some of you are all over the place, running around, doing errands, or there's just a helter-skelter kind of energy. And then final message from your future self: there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Cool. Dance with life. Dance sexy, dance. Okay, and then at the bottom of the card of the deck is: the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So some of you have been holding on to something too tightly. Okay, so let me just tune in to the energies and then I'll share what I'm getting. But for one, the energy I'm already picking up is I'm feeling all over the place, like I'm not settled. I'm feeling a little bit agitated. So I'm curious to know what message your past, present and future self have for you. Okay, let me keep quiet and channel. Okay, so for one, with this Mintakan, the story behind this card, or behind the light workers who come from Mintaka, is that, and by the way, Mintaka is a universe, a planet, a place in the universe, and it's said to have had such clear waters that you could see for miles and miles and miles while you're deep inside the water. So, and that's why your present self picked up this energy of you guys being empaths. Even this is the color of empaths, aquamarine. Anyway, so the story behind this Mintaka is that it got destroyed a few thousand millions of years ago. I have no clue how many years. It's in light years, I guess. So it got destroyed. So the people who used to live there, or the STARSEEDs who used to live there, had to find homes in other places, and some of them came to Earth. So, and some of you are from Mintaka and you came to Earth. Your soul decided to incarnate here on Earth when your home was destroyed. But usually the issue with STARSEEDs, especially the ones from Mintaka, is they usually have such a strong longing for home. Like they can never settle in one place, because ultimately deep in their soul they just feel like they need to go home. But the hard thing is they can't go home because their home does not exist anymore. So the tricky thing, or rather the lesson they're learning, is how to make Earth their home, how to learn that your home, your heart is your home. Okay, your home is not a physical place. Your home is your heart. Where the heart is, that's where the home is. That's what the Mintakan STARSEEDs are here to learn. They're learning how to make Earth their home, as well as know that their heart is their home. Okay, so, and probably that's why I was picking up that energy of being all over the place. In fact, for some of you, I'm picking up that you're Sagittariuses. You like to journey and travel. Probably that's why this card jumped up. Where are you being called to journey to? So some of you are Sagittariuses. You might not be Sagittarius, but you have this yearning. You want to move. You want to relocate for some reason, and you don't know why, but you just feel like you want to relocate. It's because you're a STARSEED from Mintaka, and that feeling of always wanting to move, not being able to settle down in one place for too long, is because your DNA remembers your home, and you can never really be truly home unless you're home. You know that feeling of home. Yeah, so okay, the message is your past self wants to say, in the past, yes, your home has been destroyed, or you've not had a place to call home for a very long time, but your past self wants you to start learning how to make wherever it is that you are your home. Okay, stop moving from one place to the other looking for home. What you're looking for is inside you. Okay, stop looking to the external world for a place to call home. Find your home inside yourself. That's a simple message. And when you do that, all your soul tribe, your soul family, the ones who lived in Mintaka, will connect with you at your heart level. Okay, you're all connected intuitively. So that yearning for home, you'll find that contentment when you learn how to make your heart your home. Okay, so even if you're someone who's a nomad, you like traveling from place to place, your past self is saying, learn how to be at home with yourself. Okay, home is not a physical entity, it's something inside of you. Okay, that's the simple message with this Mintakan card. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. And the other message is, you might be feeling a little bit lonely at the moment, like no one understands you, because that's also another thing about the starseeds. They're often misunderstood because sometimes it's so hard to explain in words what is out of this world, and that usually happens with tarot and oracle readings. Sometimes as a clear empath, the messages I get come through to me in form of energy, you know, like I feel it. So sometimes I find it so hard to find words to explain what I'm feeling. Yeah, but your past self is saying that loneliness you're feeling, that's sort of disconnected from the world around you, like people that don't understand you. Your past self is saying it's okay. Don't judge yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. You're feeling like that because you just haven't yet found your soul group. And with this card here, the message I'm getting is your soul family is looking for you just as much as you're looking for them, and eventually they'll find you. Okay, this Imrama, keep looking. Where are you being called to journey? Just keep looking. Okay, keep moving forward. You'll find them eventually. I'll read from the guidebook what this card means. I've sort of forgotten, but Imrama is a place where you can find all knowledge and stuff. It's not like the Akasha, but it's a place you can find your true self, your true family, your soul family and stuff. Anyway, so that's the message from your past self. If you're feeling alone, it's not that you're not normal. It's a very normal feeling. You're a starseed, and you're still learning how to acclimatize to Earth. You're learning how to call Earth your home. And for some time before you learn how to make your heart your home, you'll often feel a little bit alone, and that's okay. All right? But if you feel too alone, remember you can always tune into your heart and connect to your soul family through your heart. Okay? Connect with your emotions. Right, cool. So then from your present self, the message coming through with this, get grounded, empath. So it's what I've just said. You're an empath. And most of the time, sometimes, this feeling of being all over the place, feeling like your energy is all over the place, and probably that's why when I began the reading, I started with saying, I feel like my energy is all over the place. It means you're absorbing too many people's energies without properly grounding yourself. It's good to interact with people, but you need to learn how to distance yourself. Some of you, your boundaries are very weak. You have a hard time telling people no, or you feel guilty telling people no. And by the way, that's something that's been coming up in a lot of my readings that I do for people, personal readings, yeah, that for some reason people feel like it's disrespectful to be told no. You know, like if you tell someone, I don't want, like if someone gives you something and you don't want what they've given you, if you say no, I don't want what you've given me, the other person normally feels like you're disrespecting them. And I'm like, no, that's not that's not disrespect at all. That is the other person saying, I do not want it. No is not a disrespectful word. That is something you guys and people need to learn, okay? No is not a disrespectful word. It's simply someone stating what they want and how they want it, okay? So some of you are being told by your present self, learn how to say no more often, okay? And I'm so passionate about this topic because I often have to sort of drill this into my friends and my family members and tell them, learn how to tell people no more often. If you do, you'll realize that the relationships you pull into your life will be so fulfilling, because when you tell people no, it means when you do say yes, your yes will be the yes of yes 1,000 times yes, you know. So as an empath, you naturally pull in people's energies, and because you draw in people's energies, you tend to pick up people's negative energies, and it can drain you and make you feel guilty that you're not helping people because you feel their pain. But sometimes you have to just block off, okay, and just say, okay, fine, I know you're in pain, but honestly right now I just gotta focus on me. Everyone with their own burden. For now, no. So tell people no more often. Set clear boundaries. And the way you know that you have clear boundaries is if you don't doubt yourself. The moment you feel like, am I being too harsh? When you doubt yourself, when you start thinking about whether you're being too harsh or you're being unfair to people, then your boundaries are not strong. Because if your boundaries are strong, you will know clearly when it is the right time to say yes and when it is the right time to say no. So the message here is set healthy boundaries. Learn to tell people no, because you're a clear empath and you absorb people's energies, and the moment you absorb people's energies, it becomes harder for you because you sort of don't even know which feelings are yours and which ones are not yours, okay? So learn to tell people no more often. Focus on yourself more often. Tell people, no, I'm taking care of myself. I'm not doing this. I don't have time. I'm doing this for me now. So set clear, healthy boundaries. For that 1,000th time that I've said that, that's the message there. And I don't think I'll even say anything else. That's the message. Tell people no more often, and learn that saying no is not disrespectful. It is you clearly stating what you want and what you don't want, and that is not disrespect. That is actually knowing your self-worth. All right, cool. I became so firm there, but I felt like you guys needed that firm voice. Okay, then a message from your future self is dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Dance, 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 laugh, okay? Because you know, when you dance, usually it moves your chakras. It gets your chakras moving, and you always want your chakras moving in circle, yeah? The chakras move in like a wheel format. So you always want your chakras moving because that means the energy is not blocked. The energy in your body, through your body, has to constantly be moving in and out. So because most of you are clear empaths, and like I said, you take on people's energies from what your present self has said, at the end of the day, once you've interacted with people, you need to learn to find a way to release that energy that you've picked up from people throughout the day. And for you guys, your future self is being so direct here. Simply, it's to dance. Put on some music and dance, and don't care how you're dancing. You might be offbeat, doesn't matter. Just shake your body, move your body however you want to move. Just dance, okay? Move physically, move your body. When you do that, you'll release those energies that you've picked up from people that sometimes can be quite heavy, okay? So that's the message from your future self. Do I want to add anything there? No. And then let's see The message from your shadow self is birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So again, this goes back to this message here, Mintakan. Starseeds usually incarnate on Earth to help the world, to help raise the vibration of the Earth, yeah? And this birthing a new age is usually a card that means that, if I'm not wrong, if my memory serves me well, it means that you came here on Earth to help raise the vibration of Earth, birthing new creations, ascension. You came to help people ascend, and your shadow self is saying it's time for you to, exactly, the card underneath is, have you answered your deepest calling? So your shadow self is saying, some of you, it's time for you to start your mission work, okay? Your mission work as a starseed. So if you don't know what a starseed is, I highly suggest that you start to read about it. I'll do a reading about starseeds in the near future, but until then, read about starseeds and read about mission work. So mission work can be what you have to learn, find out, dig deep and find out what you're meant to do here on Earth, okay? As a starseed, your mission, you're supposed to raise the Earth's vibration in some way, so find out how you have to do it. You're a Mintakan. You're a starseed from Mintaka. So read about the Mintaka I learned, read about what they were all about, and maybe you learn what your mission is. And that's why this Imrama card was here. Remember when I started, I said that this card usually means that you're being called to journey to some place where you learn more about yourself. So some of you, you need to start your mission work, whatever that mission work is. I'll give my example. My mission work is, I'm also a starseed, and funny enough, I'm a starseed from Mintaka, and my mission is to help raise the consciousness of people with regard to divine feminine and divine masculine energies. My mission is to teach people how to have a balance of these energies within them. Your masculine energy, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. Your masculine energy is that energy that takes action, okay? And then your feminine energy is the energy that goes with the flow, this dance here. And in fact, that's funny because, okay, I'll come back to that later. So your feminine energy is the energy that goes with the flow. Your feminine energy is the creative part of you. So everything that is birthed into the world has to first be formed in the feminine energy, in the womb, and then the masculine energy is the one that takes it out and makes it into a tangible thing, something that you can touch, okay? So my mission work is to teach people how to have a balance of these energies. And some people are more feminine, have more feminine energies within them, but ultimately we all have both masculine and feminine. So you can be 80% feminine and 20% feminine. It's like, think of it like driving a car. When you're driving a car, you're constantly shifting the wheel back and forth, right? You're not always just like this, yeah? If you are, then the car will not go straight. So it's always a balance between masculine and feminine energies. And that's my mission work, to teach people how to balance those energies within themselves and also come into sacred union with, if you're a feminine, you come into sacred union with another being who complements you and has more masculine energies regardless of their gender. You can be a girl and you have more masculine energy, or you can be a man and you have more feminine energy. The gender doesn't matter, okay? So that's my mission work. So for some of you, with this past self telling you, your past self is trying to tell you, you need to remember where you're from. You need to do some soul searching with this Imrama. Find out where you've come from, okay? Tap into your Akashic records, because all the knowledge that you need about how to start and birth this new creation that you came here on earth to birth, you need to tap into that ancient Akashic record and start your mission work. You're ready. In fact, that's what your shadow self is saying. You're ready to embark more into your mission work. For some of you, you've been sleeping a little bit and your soul is saying it's time, you've learned enough, you're no longer a student, you now need to go out there and share your voice, share your knowledge, start your mission work. Okay? And yeah, so that's the message from your shadow self. It's time for you to start your mission work by finding out first where you've come from. And where you've come from is Mintaka for most of you. Okay, so read about Mintaka and then read about the principles those people in Mintaka had and see how you can use that knowledge to bring something into the world that will help raise the vibration and consciousness of Earth as well as the consciousness of people here, because that's what your mission work is. Whatever it is that you choose to do, it can be, you can be raising your mission work could be to be a dancer. Okay, like this card, your mission work could be to be a dancer. By dancing, you're allowing people to enjoy, you know, the way you go to an opera and you see the people doing yoga, ballet dancers and stuff, and when you're watching them you just feel so alive. Okay, that can be your mission work, to help raise the vibration and make people feel happy by you just dancing. Okay, so it's time for you to do some soul searching, go deeper. Some of you have been sleeping, you're not taking your spirituality very seriously, you're putting it on the backside, you're putting other things in front of your mission work. And yourself, past, present and future self, are saying you will not feel fulfilled until you step into your mission work. You'll always have that longing for home and feel so isolated if you don't start taking your spirituality seriously. Start learning how you can raise the consciousness of people around you. Okay, is it through dancing, is it through painting, is it through writing novels? You know, just find what your mission work is. Okay, and you're a starseed. By finding your mission work, by raising the vibration of other people, you raise your own vibration as well. Okay, cool. So where are you being called to journey to? Find yourself. Take your soul work more seriously, spirituality more seriously. Okay, so I went on a rant there, but it's because I've been wanting to talk about starseeds, and for some reason my last two readings are just now about starseeds, so it's good that it's coming up. Anyway, so final guidance from your past self: obstacles are detours in the right direction. So I'm sensing that some of you have tried to start something that you thought, okay, this is probably my mission work, this is what I want to do in my life for the rest of my life, but it's like it's been one obstacle after another. Like, let's say if you're a painter, you're a starving artist, like you're painting stuff, but for some reason people are just not finding your work, you know. Well, your past self is saying don't give up. Okay, obstacles are detours in the right direction. Sometimes, and when the universe's rejection is your protection. Okay, you haven't maybe received what you want or what you asked for because there's something better in store. Okay, so don't give up. What you're doing, your mission work, if you have already started, it's creating a beautiful etheric green light in the cosmos. Okay, it's creating a beautiful, this is what your work, your current work, what you're doing right now on earth, your mission work, this is the energy it's creating in the cosmos. Green and blue, because you're an empath. Okay, healing energy. Green and blue are the healing energy, the aquamarine. You're a healer. Some of you are actually healers. Actually, what I'm getting here is, I'm saying actually so many times anyway. Some of you are actually energy healers. Okay, energy healers. If you've heard about Donna Eden, yeah, okay, Donna Eden, the Eden method, just Google that and you'll find she teaches people how to heal people through energy work. Okay, and that's the message coming through here. Some of you are energy healers and you need to learn how to find a course where you learn how to hone in this gift that you have so that you can help people heal. Okay, through energy work, Reiki healing, spiritual healing, but most of you are energy healers, okay? The way you heal the world, the way you heal the vibration of earth is through changing the energy of people, letting them move, okay? So yeah, so whatever obstacles you're facing right now, don't let them discourage you from moving on, okay? Just keep doing what you're doing. Your soul group will find you, okay? Keep doing what you're doing. The obstacles are tiny obstacles. It's just the universe trying to find the right mix and match for you, okay? And as they're finding that mix and match, you're bound to find ones that don't work well. So it means where you are right now, it's just that you've come across those ones that don't. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. It takes a while before you have the entire thing, right? So don't give up. There's a bigger picture. Focus on the bigger picture. The jigsaw puzzle is going to come into place very well in the end. So don't give up. And then the message from your present self is, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Again, what I just said about you being energy healers. So for some of you, you're motivational speakers. That's how you're an energy healer. You uplift people by your soothing words, you know? You're the type of person who people just like talking to you because you give them such words of encouragement. That's energy healing, okay? In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So some of you are motivational speakers. That is how you heal the energy of the people around you, okay? But again, find out more about Mintakan. But that's a message from your present self, that you're a very good motivational speaker. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep helping people see the positive side of life. You heal people through that, through your words. So share your voice, okay? Yeah. Then from your future self, there's nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Need I say more? This card says it all. So, like I said, just don't be scared to show the world the real you. Speak up. Dance. Be you. And whoever's a vibrational match for you will find you, okay? Just don't be scared to show the world the real you. Some of you have been scared to maybe start a project because you're thinking, am I exposing myself too much to the world? You know what? Your future self is saying, don't be scared to express yourself. Show the world the real you. Be your authentic self, okay? You will attract the people who match your vibration by being authentic to yourself. Don't be scared about what other people say. You just be you, okay? That's self-explanatory. Right, and then finally, from your shadow self, the message is, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Okay, so the message here is, I feel like it's sort of augmenting this. Remember when I said some of you have been attached to something, you've been holding on to something too much? Yeah, I think I said that. I don't remember when I said that, but I think I said that in this reading. Anyway, so those obstacles that are in your way, just focus on the bigger picture. Surrender the outcome, okay? Let the universe determine how the thing you want will come to you. You focus on the bigger picture, which is starting your mission work, whatever it is. You focus on that. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. If you hold on too tightly to something, what happens? It gets crushed, right? So I'm sensing that some of you, that creative project or that thing, your mission work, you've been having ideas about how to pursue it, but then you're too stuck in your ways. You're rigid. You're only thinking of one way it can work. there's a multitude of ways it can work, okay? But you have to first let go so that the universe can come in and show you the thousands of ways you can be able to start your mission work. So if some of you have been wanting or have been trying to maybe even learn how to become tarot readers or psychic healers or energy healers, yeah, the universe is saying, stop stressing yourself, stop overthinking how it's going to occur, okay? You just focus on the what. What do you want to do? Whatever it is, put it down, write it down, and then start doing it. The details of it, just let the universe decide the details, okay? So if you want to start dancing in front of the camera or for people, you just start dancing. As long as you have the camera and you record yourself, or you're dancing in front of a stage, do that. Anything else, the details in between, leave that to the universe, okay? Stop stressing yourself about it. And then the card underneath is, there's a stream of love supporting my dreams. So the universe is supporting you, but you have to first let go, because if you hold on too tightly to something, you can crush it, okay? So learn to loosen your grip. Loosen your grip to your mission work. And once you let go and be open to the universe, then you have an influx of several ways of how you can start your mission work as an energy healer, okay? As an clear empath, tapping into people's energies and showing them the right side of life, okay? So with that said, this is going to be a long reading than the other ones, but anyway, it's okay. The more messages, the merrier. I hope you get something useful from this. If it didn't make sense right now, come back to it at a later date. I'm sure something will click, okay? Other than that, see you in my next reading. Bye.